Good morning, kindergarten. It's Mrs. Merritt from Syracuse Academy of Science and Citizenship. And today we're going to do two lessons into one. So today we're going to do lesson 29 and 30 from Module 4. And I combined these because you guys are getting really good at number sentences. You guys are getting really good at number bonds. And this was combining number sentences and number bonds within 10 into one lesson. So today's focus is I can find the total within the number 10. So 0 through 10, and we're going to be able to find the sum or the total. So we're going to be doing some addition. So we're going to be adding our two parts together today, okay? So before we get started today, if you could go grab something to write with and something to write on, that would be wonderful. And then unpause me and we'll get started. All right, so we're going to dive right in today and we're going to read the problem. This says 5 children were playing in the soccer park. Or playing soccer in the park. Sorry. Show the children. So we're going to show 5 children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? 4 more came to play. That was nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many children were playing soccer? So they want to know what our whole is, or how many altogether. We had 5. So we had 5. 4 more came along. Let's see, how could we solve this? We could use our hands. That's our first way. We could do 5 and 4 and then count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's one way. So we think there's 9. We could also count the people on our picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, we did it right with our fingers too. So what we can come to the conclusion of is that 5 plus 4 equals 9. And if we had a number sentence spot, we would write that right in there. Okay, let's go to our next problem. For our next problem, we are going to have to write a number sentence. Okay, but let's talk about those number sentences before. We have line, this symbol right here. Does anyone remember what this is? Very good. It's an addition symbol. It means we're going to be adding those parts together. So we have our part plus our other part. Oh, this is a tricky one. Equals our whole. So our two parts are going to equal our whole. Okay, here's our first problem. Okay, let's do it. 6 bears were walking in the forest. Can you draw either 6 bears or 6 shapes on your paper? I'm going to draw circles. 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are circle counters, and we would use them in class. They're the things that have the red and the yellow sides, but you can draw bears if you want, or any other shape you want, as long as there's just 6 of them. Go ahead. Very good. Okay, now our story gets better. It says 3 more bears came to walk with them. Let's add 3 more. So if you're drawing bears, draw 3 more bears. If you're drawing shapes, draw 3 more shapes. I just added 3 more counters. They want to know how many bears were walking in the forest all together. And they also want us to know, or let them know, how we know our total. So we can say we know our total because we counted our bears in our picture, right? Okay, but here we go. let me just get to the little marker. Okay, so I've got my marker here. We had how many at first? 6. So we're going to say 6, which is one of our parts, plus how many more came walking along? 3. And then we can use our picture to figure out our sum or our total. So we started with 6, 3 more bears came, and that makes how many altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 bears all together. Great job. I know this is a bit tricky, making a picture and a matching number sentence, but you are doing wonderful. Okay, now we're going to make a different story about the bears, okay? So it says there were 3 bears sleeping. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and draw your 3 bears. And there were 7 bears playing. So I like to separate when I find out that there's 2 groups, because I know part plus part equals whole. So I know they're going to ask me for my 2 parts, and it just makes it easier for me to separate everything, okay? So I'm going to have 7 more playing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many bears were in all? Okay, we have to figure out how many bears we have all together. The sleeping ones and the playing ones. So since I separated them with a pretty big space here, I can tell that there were 1, 2, 3 in one group. So I know one of my parts is going to be 3. Plus, how many are in this group? How many were playing? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And all together, so the sleeping bears and the playing bears, let's see how many of those we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. Okay, so the next one is going to be a super challenge for you. I'm going to make the picture for you, then I'm going to have you pause me, and I want you to write the number sentence on your own. Maggie had 4 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Her mom gave her 5 more. That was very nice. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry. 4, 5. How many pennies does Maggie have now? Go ahead and based on the picture, can you write me a number sentence, please? Then unpause me and we'll go over it together. All right, let's see. So she had 4. And they're up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then her mom, I remember, gave her 5 more. So 4 plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was right. And then I will need to count how many in all. I'm going to try it on my fingers first. 4 and 5 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see if we got the same thing with our picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this what you got? If not, it's okay. We're going to keep practicing, okay? Take some time to learn some of these things, I know. Okay. Now, super challenge time. I'm going to read you the problem, so you're going to listen. And I want you to draw the picture, pause me, and then we're going to do the problem together. Okay? John had 2 circle magnets and 8 square magnets. How many magnets did he have altogether? Okay, John had 2 circle magnets and 8 square magnets. How many magnets did he have altogether? Go ahead. Draw a picture and a number sentence. All right, let's see what we got. So remember, I'm just using the circle counters, even though it said we had circle and square ones. As long as you make a great number sentence and a picture to match it, to match our story, we're good. But I'm just using the circle counters, okay? So that's why mine won't be circle and squares. John had 2 circle magnets, and then he had 8 square ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that's a crazy line, isn't it? Okay, so now I can write my number sentence. He had 2 circle magnets. He had 8 square magnets, which are right here. And let's count how many he had altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Amazing job. If you got this, if not, it's okay. We're gonna keep practicing, I promise you. All right, you guys did such an amazing job on such a tricky lesson. What we're gonna do now is you're gonna pause the screen for your exit ticket and have someone at home help you, or maybe you can do this on your own. Read the word problems. You draw a little picture here, and then you write a number sentence, an addition number sentence for these 2 problems, okay? I can't wait to hear all about your math lesson today and how much you learned. I love getting all these pictures of how hard you're working, okay? Keep it up, and I will see you Monday. Have a great weekend.